remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk to you, or tell you rather, my top six, my top six things that just drive me crazy with people. And I've narrowed it down to 6 things. I think they're just like 6 things that came to my head, but there's probably like 10,000 things that just drive me insane with people. And you're probably going to think at the end of this, well, this girl seems like she shouldn't be on this earth because she's surrounded by people that do this all the time. So, and it's true, and I know people can't help it, but honestly, I mean, I have like anger issues too. So, not like punching people in the face, but things just drive me insane, and I'm just like, in my face, like in my head, I mean, like just, it's bad. So the first thing, number 1, is the most essential thing in the world, so I can't even like be like, don't do it, because then they would die, because it is breathing. And you're probably thinking like, this girl is insane, because breathing, everyone does it, and it's like, you know, just a thing. And normal people, like me, they just sit there, like they'll be in class, and they'll be listening, and there'll be like no sound at all, you know? Maybe once in a while, a little, they get something caught in their throat. But then there's people, and I swear they do it, and you're like, okay, maybe they just had something in their throat. Maybe they just had to, like, sigh or something. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to be funny. But then, they go for the second one. And you're just like, do you really breathe like that? And then there's a subtle to it, too. Like, you know, that's like the really extreme of it. And then there's just, like, you're so close to someone because you're sitting next to them, and they're just breathing. Oh, and the breathing from the mouth. I mean, that just gets me. Just breathe through your nose. It's like the most natural thing. That's what it's there for. There's 2 holes. It's like perfect. But they're like, you're just like, why are you breathing through your mouth? I don't get it. So that's why I dislike breathing. And how people do it. It's just like how they do it. And it's like, if you have nasal issues or throat issues or whatever issues, you need to go get them fixed. You can't sit during the SATs and be like, I mean, that's just annoying. Oh my god. That's like the sniffler. My second thing, there we go, is chewing. And if you combine that with breathing, you're in for a migraine, because it just sounds horrible, and they don't get it either. Like, you'll be sitting next to someone in lunch, and you'll be eating, you know, pick up your sandwich, and it's all good, and then they're like, ooh, a pretzel, and you're just like, and they're like, it is so good. And then the breathing. And you're just like, and they're like, oh, and the people that make noises when they do it, like, it's just so good. And I'm thinking to myself, dear Lord, give me the strength not to strangle this person. Dear Lord, give me the strength not to kill my own self. Because it's like, and it gets in your head, the sound, and it just keeps, it's like an emphasis on the chewing. It's just in your brain, like, and just in there, and you can't even get it out. And I want to say to them, don't ever go on a date. If you do go on a date, don't go anywhere where you're eating food. Imagine them with popcorn. I mean, you'll never end up married. You'll never end up with a boyfriend because your chewing is horrendous. And then there's this, and I don't even know how to put this the right way. It's flu season. People are sick constantly. And these are two things, not even just one, but two things that I cannot stand about people. Number one, and your friends do it, people you meet do it, and I just don't get it. So, how you doing? And they're just like pressing against your shoulder, their hands are on you, and you're like, whoa, back up, slow your roll, no, what are you doing? And they're just in your face, just like, you're my best friend though. And they're like, the personal boundaries have been crossed, the barriers have been broken, and you're just like, there's a bubble that I am in, and you cannot enter it. Don't enter it ever. Just don't do it. I mean, I tell any potential suitors too, if you want to be with me, you need to be 5 feet away at all times. Don't get in my area. I don't like it. I like my space. If I need to like do a mad dash, I have room to do it, because I gotta get ready, you know, like I gotta get in a stance to like run, and I can't do that if you're like so close to me. So that's the first part. The second part is, and I know you've seen it because nobody even thinks about it, but if you think logically about germs and how they are in the world everywhere and how you can get sick just by like exchanging hands with someone, you'll think about this. You were in the supermarket, the mall, anywhere really, and you know, but I'm gonna go with the supermarket because I've seen this a lot. You got your little trolley and you're just, oh look, cereal. Oh look, tomato sauce. And you're just happy picking up things, you know, getting your mother's list all filled out. And then you stop and you look at like something, maybe cupcakes, who knows. And you look down the aisle and you see way out there a man, and he stops, does a little, and then he goes, Hasha! Right into the atmosphere, right into the path that you're taking. And you're just like, I gotta walk through that? Like, that's where my next destination is? Through that nice big wad of germs in the atmosphere? And it sucks. And you're just like, sneeze into your elbow. That's like people that sneeze into their hands. Like, that's nasty. And then they don't even sanitize. Like, I have sanitizer on me everywhere because that's just gross. Sneeze into the elbow. The elbow is the perfect, you can't even see it. There we go. The elbow is essential for sneezing because the germs are just in there and it's like safe haven. And then, I don't even know which one. There's this. And I don't know if this is like my area or something, but I live in an area where it gets cold. Not even like, it just gets cold, you know? Jacket weather, jean weather, sweater weather. But then, I'd get drove, whatever, to school. And I'm driving with my grandma, and we're just, chilling, kicking it back, getting ready to go to school. And I see these people walking. And I kind of, and I'm in the car, big old varsity jacket on, sweaters and whatnots. And I see them and I'm like, and they're just, these girls are wearing their shorts and their Uggs and their tank tops. And I'm like, and I look at the dashboard and it's like 20 degrees out. And I'm like, oh, I know. Did you get that new thing where you clip it on you and then it keeps your body temperature at 98.6? I wanted one of those, but they didn't invent it yet. So, how'd you get one? Because it just doesn't make sense to me. Why are you that weather confused? Uggs and shorts don't go together. And you know what? In the winter, it definitely doesn't go together. I don't get it. And I'm like, you look so cold right now that I wanna shiver for you. And when it's raining, they're out there and heads all exposed, bodies all exposed, and they're just walking in the rain like, I'm sexy, I'm cute, I'm popular to boot. I'm like, you're soaking wet. You're soaking wet. You may be popular, but you're soaking wet. And I don't know. Maybe that's just like something I didn't get. Like, you can substitute being freezing cold and catching colds for being cute. I don't know. I think my varsity jacket's cute. So maybe that has to do with it too. And then there's this. And this is my favorite. And I'm going to give you a great example too. So, you're just sitting in your room, chilling, kicking back. And then, oh, you get a text message. I wonder who that could be from. Oh, Jessica. It's from Jess, your friend. Hey. Okay. Hi. What are you doing? Oh, I'm sitting in my room right now, and I was thinking about doing some homework, but then I was like, nah. So now I'm just watching the King's Speech again. So then you hit send, and then you add, oh, what are you doing? Yeah, send that too. And, then you're chilling. Oh, your phone goes off again. Nothing much. Okay. That sounds interesting. So you say that. Oh, that's nice. And then they go, yeah. Like, yeah, you're not doing nothing much. You're not doing much, actually. And that is great. Thanks for texting me. I mean, I don't even get the point of that. Why did you text me then? That's another thing. When people text you, and they obviously have something to say, or they don't, but then why'd you text me if you had nothing to say? And you just want to send me nothing much. And then there's the people that are like, you will never believe this. And you say, what? You're like, what am I not going to believe? And then, 2 days later, oh, never mind. And you take a step back, I will never believe this. I will never believe that you just did that to me. I don't get that either. Text messaging to me is just a farsight. I don't get the point of it because everyone's too lazy to write out what they're saying, and that annoys me. You don't know how many times I have gotten I don't even know, HW, all these slang words. I'm just like, did you invent that yourself? And they're trying to say hey, what are you doing today? And it's HW2D. And I'm like, what? Is that a movie? And they're just like, oh no, I'm saying, what are you doing? And I'm just like, and I'll write out I'm not doing anything. And they'll be like, shake my head, SMH. And I'm just like, I took the time to write out what I'm doing, and you're going to just turn me down like that? I don't know. That's the fault in text messaging, because now people talk like that too in real life, and you're just like, you did not just say OMG. I hear that so much, and shake my head. But they'll be like SMH. I can't even say it. SMH? Who says that? Just shake your head. Oh, that's so weird. I'll be in school down the hallway or something, and these girls are down there, and they're like, LMG, no way! And you're talking to yourself, yeah way. And then they're like, another girl, SMH. You're just like, are you narrating something for me? SMH. And they don't even shake their heads. They just say that. That's just so weird to me. Why are you narrating what you're doing, but not even doing it? You're just saying it, like you would do it? I don't know. So, that is the, hopefully 6. I didn't even count, so I don't know how many that was. But those are things that just drive me insane with people. Or at least a few of the things, because there's literally, I could just go on and on and on about the stupidity of people. Take for instance, when people ask you, I've gotten stupid questions. One time this person in my class looked at a poster while we were sitting in class learning, full on, the teacher is going on and on about Cold War or something, and she just goes, oh, look, a dolphin. And I'm just like, that was, thank you for that awfully relevant comment. Can I get on with class? So, people just don't really understand that they are annoying, like so annoying. And hopefully by watching this video, you kind of picked up on some things that you may be doing, because I promise you, I don't do any of this stuff at all. Like when I chew, it's totally silent. And actually, if you have any things that you hate that people do, because I know you do, because I cannot be the only person that has problems with people like this, you should make a video and send them to me so I can see what bothers you. And if you don't want to make a video because watching videos annoys you, you can just leave a message below and I will read them, because I can probably add it to the list I'm making of things that just irk me. And if not, you can just like say hi, because that's cool. And then, you know, we can have a great conversation where we don't say things like nothing much. And they wouldn't even say nothing much. They'd be like NM. I don't get that. So, thus concludes my video, and sorry for this awkward goodbye. I have a problem with saying goodbye, which is just weird. But, see you guys, and don't forget to leave a message below or subscribe to my channel. Either one.
You took my heart.